sounded, we are underway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening as Jack Cartwheel, the first time here at SoCal Pro, although definitely making his presence known all across, not only Southern California, you gotta figure internationally, this man is very well known, coming to challenge our great grand heavyweight champion, Mathias, the ass-kicking machine. Cartwheel there into the headlock as Jack Cartwheel now taking control over Mathias, looking for that head scissors or the headlock takeover as into the scissors as down goes Mathias into the corner. Running shoulder tackle, down goes Jack Cartwheel into the bar now, looking to put some wear and tear on that shoulder as somebody who can't support their shoulder certainly can't cartwheel.
Absolutely not. But as you've seen, Jack Cartwheel brings a certain energy into the SoCal Pro Wrestling ring, one of the most electrifying WWE competitors, and he is bringing the hurt in a very unique way to our SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion, Mathias.
It's going to take a lot of hurt to get that belt off of the waist of the ass-kicking machine. Again, we are talking about somebody who has had his fair share of run-ins, although newer to the game. Definitely not newer to fighting. Look at this, is definitely not a fan favorite, that's for sure, as Mathias has always been somebody who has had a point to prove as Jack Cartwheel going in for there. Looking for the up and over as up he goes in the big cross body, down goes Mathias. Showing us these fans what he's all about is Jack Cartwheel.
And what only can be described as a suicide cartwheel over the top rope. Bringing down the ass-kicking machine, Mathias. Very interesting double leg sweep attempted from Jack Cartwheel, but may have telegraphed it just a little bit too much.
I wouldn't even know how to call half of this stuff, as Jack Cartwheel has a very unique onslaught of moves, and into the stalling suplex of Mathias, not quite getting in all of it there. Looking for that leg sweep again, down goes Mathias, this time getting all of it there. Unbelievable athleticism, down goes Jack Cartwheel. Onto the body here of our current, and I mean current, could be very possibly not the future SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Absolutely, what an innovative offense from Jack Cartwheel with something you'd see more from an Olympic high bar than a wrestling competitor. But nothing fancy about Mathias' offense, just smash mouth, or in this case, smash back, as you just saw. Offense that really doesn't look pretty, but damn is it effective.
Certainly gets the job done, no question about that, as the ass-kicking machine is absolutely full of brawn. This man is strength, he's a powerhouse of like we have not seen here at SoCal Pro. Probably one of the most youngest and most conditioned and most fit heavyweight champions we have ever had, as the rope breaks under that severe pressure. And in goes to the post is Jack Cartwheel.
And just like that, like we said, the absolute strength and power of Mathias as he snaps the middle rope, driving Jack Cartwheel not only into the corner, but through the corner, as we're going to see one more time here, just driving Jack Cartwheel through the middle rope, head bouncing off the top rope. The power of Mathias cannot be overstated.
As Mathias now looking to take advantage of that clear injury. That has to be something to the neck, to the back of the head, is Jack Cartwheel. And I'm surprised that this young man is still going on, not only going on, but fighting this champion here, as Jack Cartwheel is definitely worse for wear after that absolute disgusting scenario that we had just witnessed moments ago.
I don't know if it was hither or yon, but Mathias is absolutely throwing Jack Cartwheel around like a rag doll. You mentioned one of the most fit competitors that we've ever seen in a SoCal Pro Wrestling ring. Like you saw, like you said in the introduction, 256 pounds of absolute pure muscle with an incredible 0% body fat. I think he might be allergic to gluten and carbs.
Mathias now taking back over control.
And smiles.
This is definitely not somebody to be a fan favorite, that is for sure. Down he goes now, been to the cover now, back again to Jack Cartwheel.
But that quickness, that elusivity of Jack Cartwheel, as you can see, get rolling out of the way of that elbow drop.
It's absolute crazy. It's bedlam right now. As what we had talked about, this show it didn't have any shortages of surprises, of absolute craziness that has happened here, and this is no different. We are now seeing 2 of the 3 ropes only in action as Jack Cartwheel continues to fight, and that is what it's all about, is that tenacity, using whatever he possibly has left in him to put away the champion, and he's doing just that.
Brings the big man down. As it's not often that you see the damage to the competitors, but also to the ring itself. And that's what is on the line, is the SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion, the top of the mountain. And you never know what to expect when everything is on the line.
As Mathias, the current champion, goes against this unbelievably athletic, look at the crowd behind him too. Oh my goodness, into the double knees onto the chest of Mathias. And they call him a machine for a very good reason, as Jack Cartwheel trying to pick him apart, take him apart as it were. Oh my goodness, Cartwheel into that gigantic moonsault over the top.
Acai means cartwheel.
Mathias now back in to the ring as Jack, look at this. Again, we talked about that athleticism, not even needing that second rope. Going in for a beautiful moonsault, not getting all of it though as Mathias rolls out of the way. Going in for the boot, Mathias catches him in. Single leg power bomb, down goes Jack Cartwheel. Into the cover goes Mathias. 1, 2, only a count of 2, but again, we talk about that inching closer and closer as Mathias is inching closer and closer to victory, even against a formidable opponent such as Jack Cartwheel.
Absolutely, and Mathias is not just going to inch, he's going to gain by feet, he's going to gain by mile because of that power that you saw, twisting neck breaker. Jack, and it's a darn good thing that the bottom rope didn't break, or else Jack Cartwheel was out.
That bottom rope definitely saving Jack Cartwheel, and this is something that you don't see typically with Jack Cartwheel. You know his matches, if you've seen his work, you know this man is a fighting competitor and does not take going to the ropes lightly. He only does that in great needs of desperation. You gotta feel, or you gotta bet he's definitely feeling that desperation. Oh my goodness! It's a big belly to back, German into the top of the shoulders of Mathias.
Don't count Jack Cartwheel out. There's nothing wrong with absolutely fighting with everything that you can, and sometimes a rope break is absolutely a viable method of fighting back. And speaking of fighting back, it looked accidental, but Mathias has cleared out our referee, and our official is down.
Oh, Jack Cartwheel looking to maybe put an end to the reign of Mathias. If he hits this very well could be over.
Jack Cartwheel, a huge moonsault, gets all of it. 1, 2, 3.
And the referee is nowhere to be found. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking about here. Is we're talking about that looks accidental, very well could have been on purpose, as Mathias might have seen perhaps the end of his heavyweight championship run.
I don't know how well machines can read, but he absolutely may have seen the writing on the wall and put together the shapes.
As Cartwheel now waking up our official, or at least trying. Oh my goodness, but not in time, as we saw that very intentional, methodical low blow. Oh my goodness, and we've seen that before. This is the end of it here. And it's over.